crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. BigSquareRoadster.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. Last night, had some friends up from Santa Barbara. Last night, we're partying, we're barbecuing, we had an outdoor fire going. We got this new stove, kind of campfire type thing. Awesome, I forgot the name of it. I'll get that to you guys tomorrow. But we're outside, and let's start looking at Theta, and it's running for from $8 to $9, and then $9.50, and then we're just partying and drinking and having fun, and then Theta hits $10. Somewhere around midnight last night, $10 Theta. I am sorry about the voice. Yes, a little partying. It was, hey, every once in a while you got to celebrate. We all remember the days when cryptos crashed in 2017 and 2018. Everybody who had recommended cryptos were looked at as dogs and idiots and fools. Not so much anymore, is it? So everybody's contacting me. How do I get Theta? This is the friends and family moment. How do I get Theta? Now, normally I'd be really scared when that stuff happens, because that means, oh shit, everybody's going to get in. All the weak hands are getting in. But what they're saying is, okay, I'm going to buy when it pulls back. Everybody's saying, I'm going to buy when it pulls back. Well, here's the problem, my friends. Theta is massively undervalued based on what it's going to do. I said it's going to be the new internet. The new internet. The new broadband sharing capacity. Everybody's going to own Theta and Theta Fuel. Well, mainly Theta Fuel. Theta will be too expensive for most people. Theta Fuel, because you can earn it for free. Download the Theta Edge node on your computer, share your bandwidth, and voila, you're going to earn Theta Fuel. Theta Edge nodes are going to go on every Samsung device and every Sony device and every Apple device and every device around the world. It is the new internet. I've been saying it for years. The internet is broken. It has maybe 2 years left unless we expand broadband. Maybe a year left unless broadband is expanded. To do that in the traditional way, put up all the towers and all that, it is going to cost trillions of dollars around the world. The only way that can be done is through the cooperation of government and private businesses, and then when they get all this infrastructure built, it will be too small again. So what did Theta do? Theta Labs, Mitch and gang over there, they were trying to solve their own problem at Sliver TV. They were paying too much money for content delivery networks. So they're a bunch of savvy computer guys, and they said, okay, how can we get around that? How can we get around this problem of spending all this money through the bottlenecks of content delivery networks? And how do we get around the problem of bandwidth? I mean, if we want to go, high definition, virtual reality type of experiences for video and gamers and all that, we got to fix this problem. Around comes Theta. They get the idea, hey, what if we have, the bandwidth is there, it's just not being used. It's not being utilized. Everybody has the bandwidth, a little bit extra on their computer, on their cell phones, on their game stations, on their video game consoles. What would happen if we write the software, we get it patented, and we have everybody share their bandwidth in a decentralized form? How can we get everybody to do that? Well, it's easy. You got to incentivize them. Hence the Theta Fuel giving away for doing it. You earn Theta Fuel if you share your broadband. Today, go to thetatoken.org and download the Edge Node program, and you'll be earning Theta Fuel at the same time saving the internet. So, you guys have heard this from time and time again from me, but yes, Theta at $10 was a great milestone. So cheers. This was us last night at midnight. Yeah! Cheers. Congratulations. It's only just begun. I get it from people now. They're saying, I'm waiting for the pullback. Do you know how many people are waiting for the pullback? And who will you be competing with in the pullback? You'll be competing with the likes of Amazon. And this is Amazon investment division. Sony's investment division, Samsung's investment division, Netflix investment division. Those are the venture capital arms of those gigantic corporations they're not waiting for the pullback. They're getting little bits and pieces as they can. Theta is going to $3,000. $2,000 to $3,000 is where Michelle Whitedove was. No time frame on that. The road to Ruta time frame on the private road, I have an amazing graph. Amazing graph of things I put together. I'm going to show it to you right now. As a matter of fact, there's so much goodwill in Theta right now. This is from the private road. First of all, this graph is for entertainment purposes only and should not be used to judge investment decisions. Massive disclaimer. This is a guess, but the guess is based on, and I write right there, number one, the road to Ruta analysis. Number two, the Theta Labs 2021 roadmap, which the big things haven't happened yet. Number three, Theta supporters and expectations. Number four, Michelle Whitedove's reports. And number five, and this is the big one, Hitomi's crypto viewing report. Hitomi did an amazing crypto viewing session using remote viewing on Theta, and she drew a blank graph. And what this is I filled in all the details as to when things happen. I had rapid rise from late April through September. I believe it's already started. So I believe it started at $8. So we're going to go from $8 to $88.88 by the end of the summer is my prediction. And then $888 by the end of the first quarter. I know it sounds crazy, but hey, it sounded crazy that Theta would go up 40x last year, and it did. My prediction was 40x this year. It might be too low. It might be too low. There is an explosive time in this graph right in here. 10x move in a matter of months. I think that's where we are. If not higher. Because the amount of people, the amount of corporations who are going to want to get in on this but have not pulled the trigger, well, it's too expensive now, Bix. It's going to be too expensive at, most people are going to get in at like $888. And that's why the numbers go up so fast. They don't understand what this is. It's not just a cryptocurrency. This is a tech investment. So everybody, all you hedge fund people who are savvy in the tech world, they're going to get it. This is their bridge over to the crypto world. And they're going to try to get their hands on as much Theta and Theta Fuel as possible. Now, which will run faster and quicker, who knows? A lot of people play the Theta Fuel ratio. Below 20 to 1, they're going to be selling Theta Fuel and buying Theta. I think that's what's going on right now, one of the things. When it's above 50, they do the opposite. They sell Theta and buy Theta Fuel. I'm not a fan of that. Why? You might get caught out. We have Theta, the 3.0 upgrade is all about Theta Fuel staking and expansion. This is the big move, and it hasn't hit yet. So I think it explodes from, say, $20 to $200 on the way to $888.88, either the end of the first quarter or the end of this year. This does not mean there's not going to be pullbacks. There's always pullbacks. But with an undervalued asset, especially Theta, that could save the internet from literal doom in the next 2 years, everybody and their mother is going to try to get their hands on a Guardian node. Guardian those with your life. So that's what the graph looks like. I have it going out to $888.88 by March 1st. So take your investment, which is, what are we at, $10 now? You're saying, Bix, that's over an $800 move. 800x move. 800 times. Or is that 80? Yeah. 80 times? Sorry, 88 times. Where we are now. I think we were at 1080. We were just at 1080. Anyway, it's a big move. Are these numbers correct? Absolutely not. Is this graph correct? The blank graph, this was completely blank that Hitomi drew. And literally, it's been spot on since September of last year. And then I had it going out till the end of April. Yet I think it's already started. So hang on to your hats. Theta Fuel, again, not doing as well as Theta. But like I said, we were down at the 20-to-1 ratio. A lot of people are cashing in their Theta Fuel to buy Theta for the next run up to 80-to-1. So Theta Fuel might not move for a little bit because there's so many big players playing that game now. Over time, it'll come out to a ratio that people will try to front run each other. And schemes like that don't work too long, so don't get caught out. I mean, it won't be caught out because you'll have Theta Fuel and Theta. Definitely don't trade this. Don't trade Theta and don't trade Theta Fuel. That's really getting caught out. That's where you destroy your portfolio. Do not do it. You won't be able to catch up. So Theta at 1042, yes. Could it drop back to 8? Absolutely. Could it drop back to 7? Yes. Could it drop back to 5? Of course. Will it? No, it's massively undervalued. $10 is a big number because it's a nice round number. When it drops below that, a lot of people are going to be buying. Michelle White Dove came out with a prediction of the short-term run now up to 25 and moving. Michelle White Dove, definitely join her Patreon if you want to keep up on what's going on with Theta. Join Michelle White Dove's Patreon. Michelle White Dove, early on, that's what she was told by Spirit. And then you do the homework as to what it is. Dick Allgaier, the very first thing that came to him when he heard about cryptocurrencies, Theta. He didn't even know what it was. Theta. And then Snippy sent him over some Theta. But that's the very first thing in his psychic remote viewing mind, he was told, Theta. And then if you do the homework on what Theta is and how it can save the internet, save broadband expansion, save the 3D high-tech future, you'll understand why Theta is going to just keep running and running and running. Those of you who have got in on the road to Ruta, this was us last night. Cheers! $10. $10 is a nice sound round number. I don't know why people's psychology see that every time it drops below $10, people are going to be loading up. $10 is the new base, I believe. So there we are. There's a lot of strong hands in Theta and a lot of weak hands saying, okay, I'm going to buy on the pullback. And then pretty soon you just say, oh, it's too expensive to buy. I could have bought when it was 10 cents, but now it's $10, so it's too expensive. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Again, go to Road to Ruta, the private road. I teach you how to buy, store, and stake Theta. We have an instruction page. I don't give any personal hints, tips, or anything via email. I can't even keep up with the email I have right now. But on the private road, in the private road section, you go to the Road to Ruta, right here, Ruta's Theta page. It walks you through how to buy it, store it, and stake it. But that's all you get. You have to have a little crypto knowledge. Or you got to go, how do you get crypto knowledge? You go on YouTube search function. Ask any question you want. It's how we all learn. The YouTube search function. Go there. If you have a question, how do I buy Theta? You can either go to Road to Ruta's Theta page on the private road. It's $2.99 for a year, less than $1 a day. And you get all these readings. The Jenny Moonstone readings are blowing away the world. April for silver, the Theta moonshot we talked about. And then the second elemental token. I mean, how far back does this go? There's Mitch Liu right there. Jenny did a reading on these 4 gentlemen. I wouldn't call the first guy a gentleman, the dark soul of Jeffrey Christian. But Mitch was in there and she talks about Theta and what he's going through. All kinds of stuff. And she's awesome at what she does. And yes, hates most cryptos, loves Theta. Theta is the future of cryptos. And that's early on, that was her take. She wasn't a fan of cryptos because all the deep state's in the cryptos. Theta, not so much. Theta is the good guy's solution to the Ethereum problem. Yes, Ethereum has a gigantic problem. It is useless right now. It will be useless for years because it's too slow and it's too expensive. Theta solved both those problems using the same programming language as Ethereum. All right. That's what I got for you. At times there's time to celebrate. $10 Theta was a time to celebrate. I'm not saying it's not going to go below it. $10 is going to be a nice sound base. It's got to test it a couple times, run through 10 and back up, keep going back and forth through 10, and then $10 will be the base. It moves to 20, and then probably 50, and then 100, and then it'll go to 1,000, and then 3,000 for Michelle White Dove. My number is 10,000 per token within the next 3 years. That's my number. Would I sell it? No. I know what Theta's worth in the future. But what would I do? I would do anything I want. I don't sell cryptos. I might trade them for a different crypto that I find that's undervalued at that point. But I don't sell them. I would swap them for like a house or a car. At $10,000 Theta, I'd probably buy a soccer team. Buy Manchester United. Buy Liverpool. I wouldn't be that rich. But that you get the idea. The reason Theta is going up has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies. It has everything to do with the broken internet and tech investors wanting to get in, but they don't know how. All the NASDAQ money is going to be flowing into Theta because NASDAQ doesn't exist without the internet. All those companies on the NASDAQ, all the high-tech companies, do not exist without the internet. And the internet does not exist without Theta being the solution for broadband expansion. As a matter of fact, I wrote a song about it. I'll debut that song very soon. We'll get Josh to do a video for it, and it's going to be very cool. It's called Theta Girl. And it says, go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. You're my Theta girl. You really rock my world. It's fun. It's a fun song. It's going to be fun doing our tour this summer. We don't have dates yet, but Paige and Josh are going to be working on setting that up. Amy, we're going to get her and her ukulele out there on the road with us. She was playing last night. We were just having so much fun. It is nice to celebrate when you achieve something. So all you Theta investors, Theta Fuel investors, let's celebrate the achievement of Theta starting to become recognized as something extremely important for humanity. Cheers to that. This is Big Weir. RoadToRooted.com. I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, you start with Bitcoin and you know nothing. You make your first wallet and you think you got something secure. Your private keys and you don't. All your coins will be gone. Now you're a coiner and it's time to learn on. From banking, tech, and social net, cryptos are hard, but you gotta get your feet wet. You gotta get your mindset for change. And it's the way of the crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way. The way of the crypto warriors, after all the crazy politics fade away, you got something to say. Live a crypto warrior way. There's Kenny Bozak, he'll show up in your town. The fiat in his pocket, always dressed like a clown, but he pulls out his phone, always pays for what he owes in crypto. Big old John Kim erases all Charlie's doom. Satoshi light is feeling right with John in chat rooms, and he takes care of Litecoin. We know it's the right one for change. It's the way of the crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way. The way of the crypto warriors, after all the crazy politics fade away, you get something to say. Live a crypto warrior way. Well, let me tell you about my friend. His name is Bitcoin Ben, a truck driving man. Everybody loves him, and he's spreading the word. He shares what he heard, secret plan. And there's Snippy by Joe, can't miss the J-Snip show. From Psychic Best to Treasure Chest, he goes on the know. He teaches us tech, cause he's seen a few wrecks, so go slow. It's the way of the crypto crypto warriors who can't rely on the bankers, no way. The way of the crypto warriors, after all the crazy politics fade away. You got something to say, live a crypto warrior way. Cause everybody wants to be a hero, and everybody has dreams of a better day. But if everybody knew we could change everything that we do, then everybody live a crypto warrior way. And everybody live a crypto warrior way. And you can live a crypto warrior way.
Yeah!
Da, 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 da.
That was great.